ultra omegal super gamers. That is my dog, and it is me. I have not made a YouTube video in a while because I was trying to get a better camera, and I gave up because I got one for birthday and it sucked. So I'm going to show you, not the minis I've been painting because I posted those already and I don't care. I'm going to show you the stuff I just did over the past couple, 2 or 3 days of not sleeping, which is I built a bunch of Tatooine terrain for my D&D game. Yes, my D&D game has Tatooine. It also has Namek and the Predator planet from Predator. You know, the sun scorpion looking motherfuckers. Yeah, that. So here's the smallest building I built, and I guess I should probably here, let me just grab one little Tusken Raider, sorry. If you can't hear me, it's okay. You're not supposed to. I'm supposed to be unhearable. Okay, now you should hear me. Okay. Tusken Raider. That's the scale we're going with. 28 millimeter and all that. The door is a little weird for him to get in, but oh well. Basically for the texture, I was given some shit. Dick Nugget horse cock. Sorry, my dog just knocked over some shit. Didn't break though. Anyways, horse dick, yeah. The texture is coffee. I don't. I was about to say smoke coffee. That's how much of a pothead I am. I don't smoke coffee, but my Walmart driver gave me 2 huge tubs of it, and I used one of the tubs to texture all of the shit that you're going to see. And that was a lot of texturing. You can see there's some sprues here, where I've even, it's kind of hard to see at this distance, I've painted the little buttons, which are actually just little knobs on the sprue, so that they're like buttons. Windows were from a dollar store. Sorry, I'm hiccuping because I drank a lot of root beer. The windows are from dollar store. Doll houses I got. The dome that I used here and on another one of these is from a Walmart Igloo toy. And then this is like a mixture of different stuff from, I don't know, squirt bottles of soap. And then this is a flossing device. And then this is a bread tab, you can rub it or any of that. So that's the smallest one I built. So let's look at another one. I had this piece of styrofoam, because that one's base was a cardboard box. I've had this piece of styrofoam hanging around for a while, and eventually I broke enough off of it that it began to kind of take this shape of like either a storefront or someone's house. Same sort of shit. Also, whenever you see the sheet metal, that's corrugated paper. I just found that on eBay or something. The core of this is just a piece of styrofoam I had around. You can see there's a hole. Foam up there, and then oops, sorry, Tusken Raider. You can see again, I used some sprue bits to make this look like it's actually a machine and give it a little bit. You can see you can kind of see. I don't know if you can see it. There's a blue button right there. And yeah, it's a rather, in this scale, it's a rather narrow home, but what would you expect for a planet like Tatooine, which has slavery? They're probably not the best landlords, Here, pay your soul and your children's finances of child labor for the rest of their life so that I will give you 1 scoop of ice cream. So here's another building. Same kind of, pieces again. well, here, let me just see if it'll... There we go. Okay, I think it's focusing. Yeah, yeah. Again, dollhouse, doors. I already told you what that's made out of. Sprue for that. Another one of those domes and those pipes. And again, I used coffee mix. I didn't really explain this, sorry. I used coffee mix and just acrylic paint. And that was the only thing I used for the texturing. Technically, the top of this and one of the other buildings, I made some mixing gunk or some texturing paste, and it was a little too much. So I just kept that piece of cardboard around, and eventually it got used in this project. Here's another piece of foam. This is really more supposed to be like a little alcove or like a little either a ruined building or potentially just a little spot to get out of the shade. You know, you probably can't see it, but there is play sand here for the texture, and there's corrugated paper in the back that's more easy to see in person that is painted up like rusted metal. And then I got some weird shit on the side. You know, presumably this is technology, well obviously, but is it like to cool the area off? Is it just like to harvest the moisture? I have no clue. And I think the flour, I mean, if you're on a desert planet, you probably like flowers. It's better than sand, as Anakin Skywalker once put it. You know, kind of fit a guy up there. A little difficult, but he can fit up there a little bit. And then the top, the roof. Again, I just had these hanging around, and I had stuff I needed to cover up, so works well enough. Now I've got, let's see, I've got a few more to show you. This one was interesting. I had two opposite pieces of foam, probably that I'd harvested either from stuff that I had bought or from stuff at my brother's house that was just trash foam. And I glued them together to kind of make the basic shape of this. It's kind of hard to see, but there is a wooden boarding down there because this was all fucked up. And so this is another foam back. Now, these doors, I found a really good cheat for doors like this, right? You take a hanger, like a plastic clothes hanger, and you just chop off the ends, and that's how you get these. You can see there's a window here. Bouton, you know, same, again, you can see there's like, yeah, you can see there's sprue bits there. And up here I just had some weird plastic bit of something that could fit up there and help give it a little bit of an interesting shape. There's brown in there. I guess it's supposed to be dirt. Maybe they're trying to plant something, or someone was, and then they just, I don't know, they gave up because it's Tatooine. And then here is a rather elaborate piece. This is the most elaborate piece. I think we have one after this, which is just something I was working on for a long time. I finally had enough texturing paste to finish it. But this is like a big building. Where is the Tusken Raider? Here he is. So you can see, technically, sorry about that. Technically it's not, technically it's not like the biggest building ever. I mean, the roof can't be that high, but, you know, I'm pretty happy with it. This is part of a container case for some handsaw blades that I didn't need anymore and they were all broken or something. So I just cut it in half and turned it into two windows, just like the other one. This cloth is actually part of a shirt that I have, or that I had, that needed to be destroyed, and so I cut it into pieces and turned it into hobby material. It was originally green. See over here again, dollhouse parts and weird bits of sprue and various household objects to make this weird thing. I think the base of this, see the base of that is like part of a flashlight that I thought I didn't need. And then here's the other half of that other thing. And then dollhouse door. I should probably, yeah, you can kind of see it. And then one final thing before I'm finished is these little, I guess, podium stands. Or oh wait, where did I? Oh, I see where I put them. Okay. Here, this is gonna be kind of harder to put on the screen. Now this I am not super happy with because it's hard to get guys to stand on it. I mean, okay, I guess he can kind of stand on that, but like no one can stand there. No one can stand there. You can kind of stand there, yeah, but it's not like the sturdiest thing. I mean, it wasn't built. It's actually pretty sturdy right here. Up there, it's a little too thin, but you can kind of get them to fit at certain spots. And of course, you can have them sitting on the arms of the, well, for part of the arms. But again, this is just a bunch of foam that I had, and then I gave it this like backing thing that gives it kind of a this part and this part are all one piece that I glued onto it, and then I took this part, shaped it so that it would have a middle part so it'd be a little more sturdy. And yeah, well, really that's all I wanted to show you guys. I hope you have a good day. Bye bye.